Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. Today I have your weekly preview for February 7th, 2022, the week of. So let's get started. Weekly event Head in the Sand ends in 6 days, 16 hours, 30 minutes. We're going to be doing the SOULFORGE. Any recommendations there? The World Event Team, the World Event Scoring, wrap back around, talk about everything going on this week, and yeah, you know, the weekly preview, that stuff. Head in the Sand. Alright, let's go to the SOULFORGE. We'll go back to that. Then we'll make a World Event Team, and then we'll do, we'll do scoring in the World Event Team after the SOULFORGE. That's the early stuff on the video, weekly preview. Alright, let's check out these Mythics. What do we got this week? Huang Long, this keeps happening. Like, we keep getting... I wonder if that's a pattern, you know? We keep having... Like, we had Shintang Week, right? This is a Shintang Mythic. We had Shintang Week last week. Now we have the Mythic this week. I feel like that keeps happening. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. Like, Switch just had Huang Long. We just had Huang Long event key. I swear we just had Shintang Week, right? We were using Yao Gui in the world event and stuff. So Huang Long is here. It's kind of weird. Just keep that in mind. Maybe it'll be a pattern. You'll be able to tell what's going to be in the SOULFORGE next week. Because that happens a lot, it seems like. Tina 9000. Tian Yi, once again, Shintang Mythic. Weird, right? And, who else? War. So War's one of the worst Mythics in the game, I can tell you that already. And Tina 9000 is one of the best Mythics in the game. Not like top 5 or anything, but it's right around the 10 mark. I think I had it at like 6, 7, 8, 9, somewhere around there. Could be like 10, 11 now because of other Mythics that have come in, like Flaming Oni and you know, whatever, Ironhawk and stuff like that. But I think it's a top 10 Mythic, borderline at least. 24 red, green, brown, Adana mech, deal true damage to 3 random enemies, gain 82 armor. That's awesome. Gains tons of armor while doing true damage to 3 random enemies. It could hit the same enemy 3 times or 2 times and kill it since it's true damage. What if it does 82, 82 to the same enemy, or 82, 82, 82? You know what I mean? And then it gains 82 armor, so that's really awesome. Plus, its traits are pretty good as well. Not the best ever, but solid. Is really, really solid. Electrified Plating, add 50% of armor to skull damage. Spell block, reduce damage from spells by 50%. And Invention, gain 2 armor on 4 or 5 gym matches. So that'd be my number 1 this week. Around the 10, it's top 10, but it's borderline top 10, so... It's up to you if you want to be like extremely patient and wait for like Ironhawk or Wild Queen or High King Iron Gut or, you know, something like that. But it's up to you. This thing's like number 10, I would say. Second would be either Huang Long or Tian Yi. And in my opinion, I like Huang Long slightly better, but it's not a top 10. It's probably not a top 20. It's probably right around 25 to 30, something like that, maybe, something like that. Check out my Mythic tier list if you want to know where it falls on the... It's the thing that we click on my channel. It's the video that plays. You can find it very easily. My Mythic tier list from the end of, I think 2021, right? Somewhere around there. I did it recently, right? 24 blue, purple, yellow, Shintang, Divine Dragon, deal damage to all enemies. Then there are individual 50% chances to gain attack, gain an extra turn, and gain barrier, enchanted, or blessed. And it gives 3 magic to all dragon allies when matching 4 or more gems. Armor, reduced damage from skulls by 70%. That's pretty good, but once again, he's like around the 25-ish, I would say. Probably like a B minus, C plus type of Mythic. I wouldn't recommend crafting it in the SOULFORGE until you have every single top 10, almost every single top 20, stuff like that. Next would be Tian Yi, which is pretty close to Huang Long. 20 red, blue, yellow, Shintang, Wildfolk Mystic, deal heavy splash damage to an enemy and stun all affected enemies, deal double damage if my attack is greater, summon 1 to 3 Monkey Disciples. So it's like, if you told me, hey, there's this Mythic, it does like heavy splash damage and then like 4 other things, I'd be like, that's cool. That's what we want from Mythic. But it stuns all affected enemies, which other stuff can do better. It, you know, it summons Monkey Disciples, which aren't that great. And it doesn't really have any good traits either. So, you know, It does a bunch of stuff for only 20 mana, so that makes it like mediocre, average mythic, like a super average mythic. That's what I would call it. So not something you would want to craft. You'd craft Tina 9000 first, for sure. And then War, if you checked out my top 3 worst mythics in the game, it was an honorable mention, I think, or it might have been on the bottom 3, I can't remember, but one of the worst in the game. It was just, it's really old. It doesn't give you kingdom level and power. It's not associated to any kingdom, and it's just, they need to tweak it. 20 red, blue, brown, Apocalypse Daemon Knight, burn all enemies, deal damage to an enemy, boosted by my attack, gain an extra turn if the enemy dies. So, it's dealing weak damage to one enemy. It burns all enemies, but so does Zul'Goth, so does Infernus. It gains an extra turn if the enemy dies, but it does such weak damage, you'd have to really set that up for it. And then it doesn't really, you know, armor piercing's okay, but yeah. Pretty bad. Don't craft that, unless it's your very last mythic that you need. Alright, let's check out the legendaries. We have Garuda. Suncrest. We have Queen Jezebel. She's notable. Shadow Dragon. And Vanaxia. Ooh, Vanaxia. Vanaxia is definitely the #1 legendary this week. So far we have Tina 9000. So far we have Tina 9000 and Vanaxia, and probably Nimbus Bow. But 16 purple, green, Mist of Scales, Dragon, create 9 green gems and 9 blue gems, and deal true damage to all enemies. So it can get pretty loopy, and it does true damage, and it goes well with that new Pycea mythic. If you checked out that video, go check it out. My new mythic Pycea team video. Poison a random enemy in 4 or 5 gym matches. Really good. Probably a top 10 legendary right there. Next would be probably Queen Jezebel, just because she's used for certain things at certain times. So 15 green, blue, Sword's Edge, Human Knight, deal damage to the first enemy equal to an ally's attack, then give attack and armor to them, give 3 to 8 mana to all allies other than myself. I might be thinking of somebody else. I always get her mixed up with somebody else, but she can be used to give armor and mana and stuff to, like, certain troops to make them hit harder, like Guard's Avatar, Rowan, stuff like that. So she's okay. She might be tied with Shadow Dragon, actually. Shadow Dragon, purple, yellow, Sword's Edge, Dragon, poison all enemies, and deal true damage to a random enemy. Transform all yellow gems to purple to boost the effect. Decent, but, you know, these two are not, you're not going to want to craft them. You're going to want to get them with event keys or something. Nah, I wouldn't craft them unless you, like, already crafted the top 10 mythics and the top 10 legendaries, and then you're just filling in the blanks. Garuda, not great. He's okay, though. Sometimes in certain restrictions, he can be okay. Red, yellow, Suncrest, Elemental Strix, summon a Firestorm, deal damage to all enemies, gain 1 magic boosted by red gems. Somebody say, hey, you know, but he's okay. Just okay. Did I miss any? Come on, dude. Vanaxia, Shadow Dragon, Queen Jezebel, Garuda. No, I did not. So far, story of the SOULFORGE is Tina 9000 and Vanaxia. Alright, let's see this Nimbus Bow. Staff of Storms is good. And Nimbus Bow. You want Nimbus Bow for your triple finesse Nimbus Bow team. It's really good against yellow. It's really good against yellow delves. Really good against a kingdom that's yellow and difficulty 12 explore. It's pretty good in Guild Wars against yellow. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by Strix allies and create a mix of 6 blue and yellow gems for each Strix ally. So you make a bunch of blue and yellow for your finesse who uses yellow. It helps its stats get higher because every time you get an extra turn, you get plus 12 to all your stats when you're using 3 finesses fully traded. So it's the best weapon for triple finesse. But here is the second best weapon for triple finesse. Explode yellow gems, grant a random status effect to all Strix allies, then summon a Strix troop. So that's the second best weapon for finesse. And then what else do we have? Blade of Morning, kind of crappy. Javelin of Suncrest, crappy. Plume Staff, not bad. It's a C tier, C+. Deal damage to an enemy boosted by Suncrest allies, then create a mix of 6 yellow and purple gems for each Suncrest ally. So not terrible. At least it can be used. Light Sword sucks. And that's it. So, to reiterate, T and Yi, Vinoxia, and Nimbus Bow. I would not leave this week without Nimbus Bow. And then, if you have more diamonds after that, get T and Yi. And then if you have even more diamonds after that, get Vinoxia. Alright, let's go check out the World event. So we're for the birds. And the medal is spell damage. And let me grab my reward so I can get some tokens and whatnot. Alright, let's go. Let's see. What had the fairy godmother been up to now? She created a new type of Strix and they spelled it wrong. A flightless one. This wouldn't end well. We needed to help these poor creatures before the other Strix wiped them out. Why are they spelling it wrong? Is that they do that on purpose? Rally some mystics to defeat the Strix, now they spell it right, and take their feathers as trophies. That's weird. Shop, I need to buy up till I get a medal. This is just me, don't do exactly what I'm doing. You may only need to buy 1 or 2 or none. Figure that out. Ask your guild how many you think you should buy to make sure you can do your share. But also make sure you have enough medals and stuff, because that's the whole freaking event, is the medal. Alright, let's check out the scoring for the World event. World event for the birds. There are 6 battles that players can encounter during the event. Wind Archer, Prince Azkila, Garuda, Taloka, Zelapachli, and Fairy Godmother. The first 5 battles are randomly chosen, but they all have an equal chance of appearing on the map. The battle against the Fairy Godmother is a rare battle that may appear on the map, but only 1 Fairy Godmother battle will ever appear at a time. Scoring. You can find the following rewards for each of the different battles you may encounter. Wind Archer, 6 feathers. Prince Azkila, 9 feathers. Garuda, 12 feathers. Taloka, 12 feathers. Zelapachli, 14 feathers. And Fairy Godmother, 30 feathers. Each feather is worth 5 points. As the battles against Wind Archer, Prince Azkila, Garuda, Taloka, and Zelapachli get harder, they will increase the amount of feathers given by 25%. So it's rarity order, it looks like. Fairy Godmother, then Zelapachli. Those are both mythics, right? Taloka and Garuda. I think they're both legendary, but not 100% on that, but they're both worth the same. Then Prince Azkila, then Wind Archer. So avoid Wind Archer. Prince Azkila is worth more than Wind Archer, but also avoid Prince Azkila unless it's just Prince Azkila and Wind Archer, then you'll pick Prince. Garuda and Taloka are worth the same. You want Fairy Godmother, she's worth the most. Zelapachli's worth the second most. So pick the Mythics and don't pick Wind Archer. Alright, so we'll pick the Mythics, and let's make a team. Base rarity, what are we working with? We have Mystics that are yellow. We have spell damage, so we're going to want to hit all enemies. So we have Aquaticus, who almost does that. Splash damage. Let's see. We got Essentia. If we have any dragons, we can start them at 50%. T&E, once again, some people mentioned using T&E last week. Will of Nisha hits all enemies, I think. Yes. Queen of Sin, first 2. Or Aerie hits all enemies. Queen Zachi. Ooh, I like Queen Zachi. Luna, I like Luna. Linenside. Silent Sentinel, Starflower, Urskula. We have 2 50% start troops, Urska and Dragons. We have Strix Mystic, Wildfolk Mystic. Vanya hits all enemies. 36. 37. 44. Dragon Spirit, Deep Magus, Cyrene, Argos. Faunessa starts battles with full mana if you want to do like a triple Faunessa, maybe. Harpy Mage, Graveseer. I think I'm going to go with Queen Zachi. Let's look at all of our options, though. You got Sacrificial Priest. You could do that. Sacrifice your, something with a lot of attack, you know? That'd be a good idea, but we'll do that for the no tomorrow, probably. For now, let's do... I think I'm just going to do double Queen's Achi. Strix Mystic with Harpy Mage. And weapon would be what? We got Strix Mystic, Strix Mystic, Strix. Price? Can we use the Staff of Storms, maybe? Let's see if we got it. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Come on. Guess we don't. We have yellow weapons. It's not a yellow weapon. Staff of Insanity, Staff of Otherworld, Staff of... Alright, well, whatever. We'll find something. Let's type in Mystic. Then we'll type in Strix, maybe. Nothing. Okay. Let's try Strix. We should spell it the way they spelled it. Nothing. Are you kidding me? Okay. Clear filter. We could, let's see. We could use Dawnbringer if you want to use Dawnbringer, you could use that. And we're using all yellow troops, so that would be a great idea for early on. But let's try to make something else. Dawnbringer would be a great idea. Yellow weapons. We got a full Suncrest team. Let's see if we have any Suncrest. Kingdom. This is the way I usually do things. I'll look at the typings. I'll look at true damage. Dang, no, like I need a mana generator. Maybe I'll just use Dawnbringer. I need a mana generator, y'all. Maybe just anything that explodes. If we can find, like, Gobsticker. It explodes. It uses blue. It'll summon. That sounds okay. And, let's see. Iron Wave is Merfolk. Wargare. Norbert's Turnip. Osha's Tome. We don't have blue allies, though. Prismatic Orb would be okay. You got Rope Dart, but it's only one enemy. Sorry this is taking so long. Yeah, if you guys think of a better weapon, let me know. I think I'm gonna go... You could do Twin Claws. I'd say Twin Claws or this, Gobsticker. I don't like it in first slot, though. Maybe we put Harpy Mage in first slot, get it up as soon as possible. I'm just going to throw Gobsticker at the end of the team. Maybe it'll pick up blue. We really don't need it anyway. Hopefully that doesn't screw up our Storm with Harpy Mage. That's the only thing. I hate putting... I'm going to put this... Let's do that. Ooh, that looks fine. I guess. First thought team, y'all. Yellow. And what are we not using? We're not using purple, for example. Double yellow, brown, minus purple. That looks good. And then class. Could do, I think I'm just going to do Elementalist to level it up. You could do Stormcaller. You could do Titan with a half mana start. Yellow Storm or Brown Storm would be your best bet. I'm getting a Brown Storm with Elementalist, but I'm not starting with 50% mana. So Titan's slightly better for getting it done quickly early. Let's just go with this for now. I think Queen Zachi's pretty good for this. Arcane Metal. Let's go ahead and do Anu and Nisha. Alright, let's see what happens. There seems to be a lot of different choices you could do. Sacrificial Priest, T&E. Alright, so we already have our Harpy Mage. That's great. So the weapon really doesn't matter. Dawnbringer seems like a really good choice as well. Dawnbringer, Queen Zachi, T&E, Aquaticus even, Sacrificial Priest. Alright, Taloka or Prince Azkila? It's Taloka. It's rarity order. You guys know what that means, right? Mythic, then legendary, then epic, then ultra rare. You guys know what that means? I'm sure 99% of you do. Alright, let's just take brown. Queen Zachi's up. And she explodes too, that's what's awesome. She'll hit all enemies, and she hits them really, like, harder than, like, Luna and Will of Nisha and other, like, troops that hit all. She hits pretty hard. And she explodes gems and gets herself back up. So that's really nice. Since our whole team's yellow, we could be using Dawnbringer right now. I just wanted to use an explodey weapon. Even though I hate using, like, this is a goblin weapon with no goblins on my team, I kind of hate that, but hey, it uses blue. We're not using blue, it explodes green. It's fine. Not red, because we're getting Harpy Mage up next turn, so let's take brown. Bang. Let's do, like, one more battle, and then we'll circle back around and finish up the weekly preview. Put your teams in the comments. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that tomorrow because I got something going on tomorrow, unfortunately, to where I need to do a quick video probably. So maybe we'll just go back and forth, maybe next week. But I think Guild Wars is happening soon, so that sucks. Maybe put some Guild Wars. I'm really not prepared. I didn't know Guild Wars was coming back so soon. Boom. You see how this is going to go? And see how she gets right back up as well. So you could cast her again. You could cast her again. So yeah, that is the SOULFORGE, Tina 9000, Nimbus Bow, Vanaxia. And then we have the World Event, Rarity Order, Queen Zachi, Dawnbringer, Sacrificial Priest, stuff like that. So let's circle back around now, y'all. Get back to the events. Alright, Head in the Sand, new ultra rare troop, Ostrix. Get this troop with glory from the rewards tab of the shop. For the birds, experience a new world event with your guildmates. Play world event battles every day to unlock rewards. New mythic troop, Pycea, A- tier mythic, really good with Vanaxia, High King Irongut, King Gobtruffle, Queen Beatrix, stuff like that. Check out that video. The Gob Mother's Orb. Week of Suncrest, all Suncrest troops gain 10% to skills, so this would be a good week to go for the pet battle leaderboard with your Phoenicia team, because you have 10% extra stats with her right now, which is be helpful. Week of Strix, all Strix gain 10% of their skills. Maybe if you want to go do your underworld on some yellow faction, you could have extra stats for your finesses. Bonus gold, use the Ostrix in PvP and Explore to gain 400 gold. Alright, let's check out the Glory Shop. Gotta grab this. That's why I have so many event keys. I don't even need them. I don't know, though. I need to check Suncrest and make sure there's no weird pay-to-win weapon in there. Let's get this to Mythic. And see what trait stone we get. Ostrix is 12 purple-yellow Suncrest Strix Mystic. Destroy a column. Give armor to all allies boosted by yellow gems destroyed. If an ally is a mystic, also give them 3 magic. And it has some wish gem crap. Arcane Plains trait stone. You get 1 per, so it's yellow-purple. Let's go see what you could fully trait with that. Yellow-purple. Wrong spot. Yellow, purple, all colors. Base rarity. So you could fully troops such as Arachnean Weaver. That's good. It has a Creeping Doom, Impervious, and Stealthy. Arc Proxy Avendra has Doom of Arachnia and Doomstorm, Uber Doomstorm. Ishtara, you give a 50% chance to bless a random ally when my turn begins. Reduce damage from skulls by 40%. Queen Aurora has Rainbow Link. Infernus burns on 4 or 5 gym matches. Does Huang Long? No. Kult Zama, Resurrect. Skady has her Snowstorm. Archdeva has a Barrier and Bless a random ally and match of 4 or more gems. Divine Ishbala, 40% start for Divine. So that's really good. She's available on, I think, Switch right now. I think they have Leonis Empire Week. But that doesn't matter for this. Emperor Liang does enchant a random ally in 4 or 5 gym matches. Infernal King has a resurrect. What else? Vanessa has empowered. Dragon Spirit, nothing. Let's see, is Green Seer? No. Anything else? It's pretty important though, Divinish Bala. It's pretty important. Got Sacrificial Priest, start battles 50% mana, gain 50% bonus souls from battle. He's on the number 1 soul farming team in the game. And yeah, that's about it. So mostly Divinish Bala, I would say, be the main thing here. And then there's a few mythics you could get with that trait stone. Alright, let's take a look at the event key drop table. We got Suncrest troops. Let's look at Suncrest. And base rarity. So you can get troops such as, with your event keys, Phoenicia, Queltzama, Zillipochli, Garuda, I guess. Not Harpy Mage, she's in the underworld. Swan Maze, okay. Give 3 mana to all their allies for each Lycanthropy gem on the board, then convert yellow gems to skulls. It's not great, you have to have Lycanthropy kind of going, but not bad. Sunbird. Yeah, mostly you're going to be doing this for Phoenicia. Or Phoenicia, really, it's really top heavy. Phoenicia, that's it. So I don't know, that's up to you. Phoenicia is good, I use her every day, but it's like a bougie thing where you need multiple Nisha medals to use it correctly, so that's up to you. It's like a top 20, but I don't know. It's really, really top heavy. If you miss Phoenicia, you're not getting anything very good. So I'd probably recommend to pass unless you just really, 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 really want Phoenicia. Alright, what else is going on this week? So we have our world event today. You got your campaign today. Tomorrow is Stone Song Eerie faction assault. So let's see if I have a team for that. Stone Song Eerie. What is that? Pretty close. What's going on here? Do I need to run away or something? Whatever. Claim rewards. Annoying. Come on, stupid. We have brown and yellow, so I don't know what this is. Probably Pure Faction. Pure Faction team right here, maybe. But, you got yellow, so you could use Triple Finesse Nimbus Bow. Nimbus Bow's available right now. Stormcaller class event is Thursday, which doesn't help you here, but hey, and the Staff of Storms, so no excuse. You can get the weapon right now, and everybody has finesse. Just go get it traded up, and you can use Triple Finesse Nimbus Bow here. If not, what do we have? Yellow and brown. Let's see what else you could use. Raktian Weaver. Your rallies there. High King Iron Gut. Guards Avatar. Flaming Oni. Ketris the Bull. Megavore. Pycea. Phoenicia. Archdeva's there. Sycorax. Wild Queen. Grey King. Scourge of Honor. Tina. Get a lot of good choices here. So you could do the High King Iron Gut Vashtagon. A lot of good choices. Divinish Balas here. Divenia. Cedric. What's all the way at the bottom? Let's see if we have anything for the low-level people other than Finesse, I guess. Come on. I guess Finesse would be the way to go. Here's Finesse. Was it yellow and brown? Yeah, anyway. Triple Finesse Nimbus Bow. Or High King Iron Gut, mostly. Guards Avatar, Phoenicia. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, and Wednesday we have a pet. Looks like Mini Moa. Thursday we have class event Stormcaller, really good for your triple finesse Nimbus Bow team, but not good for much else other than that. There might be a couple little Strix teams you can use with it as well, so it's probably better than just only for finesse, but that's pretty much just finesse. And this weekend we have a Vault event. So Vault event this weekend, all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The new Mythics out of the drop table on Friday whenever the Vault event starts. You can only get the Mythic right now with Glory keys, Gem keys, Guild seals, and like VIP keys. But your event keys, that doesn't count. You can't get the new Mythic with event keys. You can get Suncrest troops right now with event keys. What else is going on? We did everything, just the campaign, I guess, is left, right? Let's go check it out. Wu Hao referred to our chaotic friend as the fairy godmother, a ridiculous name for a ridiculous creature. She told us terrible tales of the last time she was loose. Even better, though, she told us of a crystal that once held her. Sadly, it was now guarded by hags on the Isle of Darkstone. We set out, but soon heard of the latest mischief in Suncrest. Intrepid Explorer. When Explorer runs in Suncrest at difficulty 5 or higher. Treasure Hunter. Blue Slayer. And Guard Captain. What are we getting this week? Some keys, a pet, a book, some celestials, some keys, and 3 attack. Pretty cool. And I think that's it for today. Yeah, put your teams in the comments just in case, but I think I have to do a quicker video tomorrow. But we will have the live stream on Wednesday. So, if you put your teams, bring your teams to Wednesday. That's probably a better idea. But I'd still like you to leave comments, so whatever. Teams Tuesday tomorrow, I probably have to do a quicker one. We'll just go back and forth with that, so maybe next week we'll do the community teams. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below. Get that Nimbus Bow. Tina 9000 is pretty good. Phenoxia is pretty good. Phoenicia, if you're going for event keys. Use Queen Zachi for the world event. Use Dawnbringer for the world event. Sacrificial Priest. Stuff like that. Anyway, love y'all. You're the best. Peace.